almost a fire rise. It is no longer your lips yet I apply. He gave up his life so I could walk in freedom. He paid up the price.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to Peachable
Peachable
Moments. I am your host. My name is Niecy.
And I'm your other co-host. My name is Jade.
Yes, so we're coming at you with another episode. Yes. So today is more like a free talk.
Yes.
It's like a questionnaire too, because we got a few questions lined up for everybody, and we're going to use this as an opportunity for you all to get to know us a little bit more, to know us a little bit better. But before we get started, I do want to address the new little setting. We are in a new setting.
Backdrop looks a little different.
I mean, at Five and Below, these were cherries, but at Peachable Moment, these are peaches.
It looks like a peach, so to us, it's gonna be a peach.
It's gonna be a peach.
It might sound a little delusional, but we're working on it.
We're
Okay?
working on it. It's a peach. We're just gonna say it's a peach, okay?
Call it a peach.
Yeah. But we're in a new setup. Please let us know how you feel about it.
Yes.
It's been a minute since we put out another episode, we're gonna definitely work on like being more consistent.
Yes.
Me and Jay here, we talk every day, but like we live life, like life be lifing.
And it has been life in these past couple of weeks. We were talking about that.
Yes, these past couple of weeks. So we're definitely going to work better with getting you more episodes, especially since we kind of got more of a stable place to film. So
Yes, we're going to be pumping out more episodes, more consistent, and a more efficient way.
And hopefully more vlogs coming soon. We're going to have one for y'all. And also, this past weekend.
If you hold on, you can tell by our shirts.
Yes.
The beautiful tour.
I would get up and show them my own shirt.
I like the back of her shirt. It's so pretty. The back of mine has the tour dates, but if you don't know the beautiful tour, you want to include them in on who it is by.
Yes, it's by we went to see Hovey this past Thursday, and
September 21st.
Yes, so we vlogged it just a little bit. I don't think we vlogged it. We got a lot of concert videos.
Yes.
But it was such a good time. Like, I would definitely go see him again. Like,
I did not know Atlanta was like his second to last stop, because I was trying to get to like Charlotte. I was like, if he could go to Charlotte, North Carolina, mind you, he went to Charlotte and then came to Atlanta. So I was just like, dang it. His last stop is Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm so sad that it's sold. I can't go to it. I'm just like, dang, I think it's sold out.
It's not even just him though, because he's amazing. But it was like the people that he was opening up. He had Tori. He had a lot of new artists. And like, as when I was like, okay, I was Shazamming it as
because we didn't know most of their songs. We did not know who they were.
Yes, but I would definitely we've been downloading their music. I was just like, I liked this song that this
Was it Still Holy by like Tori?
Still Holy by Tori. Yes.
And then
I think it's called Indie Tribe. Like
Indie Tribe. Yes. And then who was that? Like the bigger guy, like Tesla.
Yeah,
that's his song. I like his song. Tesla.
Yes,
it's really good.
That's good. But definitely check out their music. It's in Hovey as well. We are big Hovey fans over here.
We are like literally. So like whenever he has another tour, because this was his first headline tour. Mm-hmm. So whenever he has another tour, I'm going multiple times. Yeah, I'm gonna just claim it.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say this here. He really changed my perspective of like Christian, like rap and R&B, because you know how I felt at first. I've always been a Christian. I always say this, but you know, I kind of walk on my path. I walked off my path for a little bit. But even when I was like headstrong, I'm headstrong now, but I was back in the day too. But I was just like, I could never get into like Christian rap. And I was just like, it's a little corny.
Yeah, I remember like one day we were going, this was like one day last year, we were going to the trail when I used to live in the same same city. And like literally I was like trying to tell you about one of these artists and you were like, Jade, to be real with you, Christian rap is lame. And I'm like, what?
I said, I'm a Christian. I love God.
Yes.
I love Jesus, but I just don't like I didn't like the Christian rap.
You wasn't vibing with it.
Yes, but like I literally like as I got actually for real open with my walk and like been able to enjoy things without having to like compromise my spirit and stuff. I did open up more, and I do like Christian rap more because I can relate to it more, especially when they go to talking about the verses and things like that in songs. It was one song I was listening to, I cannot remember, but it was really good, and the girl started praying on the song, and I was just like, I found my people. I found where I needed. I don't listen. That. You ain't gonna hear that. You ain't gonna hear no other new artists or no R&B artists doing that. So I was just like, I really like it, and it really has like artists like Hovey, Keon Boone.
I literally love him.
Yeah, Caleb Gordon. It's a singer. Her name is Francesca.
Yes.
Why did I say Francina? Francesca. It's another singer. Her name is CJ. Like all of these people have like changed my perspective on R&B, and it feels so good. Like being able to actually enjoy a song and glorify God at the same time.
Exactly. That's why Hovey. My favorite Hovey song is Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And I literally was belting that at the concert. I was like, I came for this song. I came for the other songs, but I stayed for that one. Like that was my favorite song. I'm belting it out as he's singing it. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Let me tell you, he made sure we weren't singing that music to him. Like he was just like, sing it to God. Like that's who it's about. And at the end of the show, what was the last song he performed?
He did Walk with Lecrae.
Not that one. Not.
That was
literally the last one, but it was like before that one.
It was one. It was.
I think it was Altar. Was it?
Yeah, it was Altar. Because he did like an interlude. No, it wasn't even interlude. That's not the right word. He like basically at the end, like he just kept us like he started praying at the end of the altar.
Yeah.
He prayed for the whole crowd.
Yeah, and it was just like literally it was like a moment where we were just taking in God's glory, and everybody had their hands up and was just like praising the Lord. Like it felt like revival or something.
It did. It was so good. Like I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. It was definitely a 10 out of 10. I recommend. I will go back.
Yes. But with that all being said, I know you guys are probably like, okay, that's amazing, but what questions y'all finna talk about?
Yes. And these questions are more so because she picked out 5, I picked out 5, and they're more so personal because I feel like we do talk about our podcast. We do open up a little bit, but we open up more on the Christian side as well, which that's what we are. But we also are human beings as well, and I don't want nobody thinking I'm perfect, especially. And I would love to share like my faults, my mistakes, who I am, or my story and things like that. So I think this is going to be getting to know us a little bit more, free talk.
Personable. Like, just see who we are outside of like, we're Christians, but like see who we are outside of being a Christian. Like, that's like, we are Christians, but that's not everything. Like, I know how to phrase it.
Honestly,
there's more to us than just like, being a Christian. Like,
because even though that's our religion, it more so like we have a relationship with Jesus. I say that, because I'm not perfect at all. Like I still mess up.
We all do.
We all do.
Yeah, just to get to know us and just see.
And I'm more open. Podcast. I ain't gonna lie. I'm more open than Jade. I like appreciate. I will tell you, I did that. Like I did that like 2 years ago.
I'm just like.
I said this. I did that. I said this. It did. Jade is just like.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like more on the reserve side. Like, I won't like lie about it, but I'm not being secretive. I haven't done anything crazy. I'm not being secretive. It's just like, I don't know if I want to, that's appropriate to say. I don't know. That's more so me.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Like, let's just go ahead and let's get everything started. So I'll start with the first question. It's kind of like, I'll ask the question for her to answer, and then she'll give me her answer, and then maybe I'll chime in about mine. So
yeah,
okay. So we're just gonna get into it. I'm sorry. So this one's a little bit more on the relationship side.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it.
Yes. So my first question for you is, when was your first kiss? Ooh.
I just feel like with that question, I had two first kisses.
What?
Like you said, I was either two. My first kiss is like weird. My very very first kiss, I was too young, and then like I really shouldn't even consider that. And then like after that, my next first kiss, I was like too old.
Okay. You say too old, but you know, I think there's no age to like when you should have a first kiss. So
I don't think so either. But my first kiss, I was literally probably like 6 years old, and I thought I got pregnant after getting my first kiss because I just pieced two and two together watching TV, folks just kissing, and out of nowhere they be pregnant. Because I be closing my eyes with the sex scenes and stuff like that been going on.
Oh
So next thing I know, you're pregnant. So I'm just like, I was very worried, very scared. Probably the first time I prayed to God. Whoa. And that's probably my first prayer.
Okay.
But after that, hadn't had a kiss until like, 21? I was like 21 years old. After that, that's why I was like, I was too old then.
Yeah, well, to be honest, there's no specific age where you have to be like, oh, you have to have your first kiss by. So if it was that age, that's fine. That was for you. And that's why I feel as if God allowed it to happen. So don't do that to yourself. For real, nah.
That's my tea. You want to spin? You want to answer your tea?
I don't mind answering. So I'll just say, okay, so here we are. I'm trying to be as open as possible while preserving still some privacy. So here I am trying to be, once again, not trying to disclose too much. But I'll say this. I was too old as well. It was like, it was like college.
Sorry how you said it.
That was like when I had my like first kiss. So I'm not gonna disclose.
You're like you're the only human being on Earth that had a first kiss during that time.
Yeah. So
or
it was
later.
I won't disclose who it was, but
we never disclosed.
Yeah, I won't disclose who it was, but you know, I was too old too. I won't say how old I was, but just know it was somewhere in the college area, age time.
Okay, Jade.
And I didn't even have it was just college. It wasn't like a wow anything. It was just like I was in college and like that.
Girl.
Yeah. So that's the answer. Okay. All right. So the second question for you is, if you can go back to any happy moment in your life, when would it be?
Oh my gosh. It'll probably be about 2020 or no 2019. Like I think it was like I'll go back sometime towards 2019. It was like I can't remember if it was like November, December. I can't remember, but me and my sister used to go to my older sister April house all the time and like just sing and talk and eat and dance and all that type of stuff. So literally, if I could go back to that time, literally the last song all my sisters, we sung together was Two Occasions by Babyface. I know the song. Yes. You know what I'm talking about. I only think of you on two occasions. Yes. That was literally the last song me and my sisters ever sung. All three of us ever sung together. And I could literally go back to that. And my nieces were there too. So if I could just like go back to that specific time frame and just sing with her one more time, like I was very happy, very joyous, and like it was a very beautiful moment, and I didn't realize how beautiful the moment was until I lost her.
Yeah, it's always like that. Like once the moment is gone, like it in the moment, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like anything different. But then like when you look back on it and see how life has changed so much, you realize it was like those little small moments. Yeah, you'll cherish them.
And it's just like sometimes I can't even listen to the song. I used to love that song. I used to play it all the time. Sometimes I can't listen to it, and then sometimes when it randomly come on, I really just think of her, and I just think, that's something yeah.
No, I definitely agree. I think those are those very like special moments that you want to hold on to and kind of like freeze and like be in that moment forever.
Yes. Oh yes.
For sure.
I feel like that was the first time ever me taking in that moment as well, especially because I hang with my sisters every day, but I feel like that was the first time I actually like was enjoying taking in that moment. Like I love my sisters. Like I'm having such a good time. So yeah.
No, I agree.
What about you?
I think that's a really hard one. Let me see. A moment that I could go back into time. I would probably say like probably some time where like my whole family was together. So for people who really don't know, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but my mom did like pass away when I was like 15. So I would probably say before she passed away. So like maybe when it was just like all four, like my dad, my brother, my mom, and I, a time when maybe I was like a little bit younger. So I can go chair. So probably a time was like when we were traveling from Washington State to move to Georgia. I would say that was a fun time because like we like went through multiple states and like we just stayed in these hotels and like just bonded as a family. Yeah. So it was, as a kid, I was like so happy. My parents probably annoyed with us because we were just so chaotic as like I was like 8 or 9.
But what was the time frame? Because honestly, I love traveling in the fall. Like if it was it like fall, summertime?
I feel like it was summertime because we were out of school. So it was summertime for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I would just say that was a fun time.
I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah, it was fun.
I can imagine that.
You can get behind that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So my third question is, what is a weird thing you do that no one knows about you? Something weird. She's thinking.
Jade know a lot of weird stuff that I do, but I'm just trying to see if I should say this out.
right. I'm trying to be like, do I want
this is my safe space right here?
Right.
If I tell Jade or Jade tell me something, we'd be like, don't open up no more.
Right. Yeah. Literally, we've been sitting there this whole weekend. We were like, don't disclose that no more. Stop being vulnerable with me.
Yes, we always say that. Then we continue to be vulnerable. Yeah. Okay, I think the weirdest thing for me is I sleep with 2 pillows over my head.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Can I tell them? So when she spent the night on my place for the first time, this is like my first time like sleeping with her, like sleeping in the same room with her. Well, we stayed in a hotel, so I lied. But I don't know. You didn't do that then. But for some reason, like we were in the same bed. And like I wake up in the middle of the night in the pillow. I thought I like suffocated her. I thought she like died. I'm like, just imagine waking up in the middle of the night and the pillows over her head.
Oh my God.
I thought she
That's
died.
literally how I had to sleep. I had to have 2 pillows. One of them got to be a little bit flat so I could lay my neck on. The other one got to be over my head because like I just feel like my neck is vulnerable when I'm sleeping. I feel like you could just say or do whatever. It's just like, it's weird, but I get comfortable like that. And then I done got to the point where now I got to have a blanket on top of me.
It looks really weird. I wake up, I'm like, I hope she's still alive at this moment. Like, please be alive.
Girl, you are just dramatic.
I'm dramatic.
I be good because you know I be snoring. I be good. I be straight. I just gotta have that pillow in my. I really don't know why I gotta have that pillow, but I mean I do know why. I had a little story, but I will talk about that later. But I have to have a pillow. I have to have 2 pillows. And like literally I used to like, you know how you go to your cousin's house?
Yes.
And like anything be a cover or something like that. I used to just struggle. Like I used to be like, I would literally sleep between like a couch or something, like pull the cushion off and put the cushion over my head.
And you get a good night's sleep. Nowadays, I don't know so much. We've been got older, so my body don't recoup the same.
I can't sleep. My body not couch ready.
Well, mind you, we're still in our 20s. Like we acting like we're in our 40s.
I'm just old.
We're just freaking older, you know.
What about you, friend?
Okay, so there's this thing. Okay, so whenever I leave my apartment, I have to like make sure that the door is locked. So I have to like check it twice before I leave. Or that. It's just that I have to hear it like it's not open.
It's not weird. I keep telling her you're not weird. You're just neurotic. You just OCD. You just
yes.
We're gonna get you some help.
It's out of control at times. I have to make sure that everything is plugged off. I gotta check twice before I leave the house.
Yes,
It's
turn
weird.
off. You gotta make sure her bathroom light turned off. You gotta make sure her bedroom light turned off. Then you gotta make sure the door is closed. You gotta make sure the couch is 3 centimeters to the left.
No, you don't. She's making up stuff. See, the first two were spot on. That last one, she threw that in there as a loop. Don't listen to her. Dismiss that last point. Dismiss it.
Don't let you have no hair.
Oh, yeah. We already talked about this. But, yes, I don't like hair off the body. That's how that goes. So, it is weird. But, yeah. So, yeah, it was just dismiss that last point. She just wilding. So, I guess my fourth question I'm going to is, if you could ask Jesus any question, what would it be?
I literally would not ask Jesus any questions. I would thank him and like actually like just talk to Jesus. Like I don't feel like I feel like I don't gotta question him because a lot of things he do like I ultimately get the answers out of and he does them for a reason. He does it for a reason. So I don't know if I would ask him anything.
Wow.
No questions, just comments.
That's actually really good.
What about you?
No, dang. I was going to ask. Dang, I feel bad now. I know. I think for me, I would ask him like, I don't know, like how to like genuinely love you more. Like how can I be better? Like I know I'm not trying to sound all holier than now, but I was like, how can I like be better and love you more? Like how can I not be so like ungrateful? That's what I feel.
Yes.
Because I feel like a lot of times, like, like you'll be praying for some things and then, like, you'll get discouraged if it's not happening fast enough. And then, like, when it does happen, you're like, dang. Or you have to forget about all the things he has done for you in the past when he doesn't allow this particular thing to happen. And so I think just how can I be more grateful and, like, being more in awe of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
For real. Okay. And my final question for you is, what is the most spontaneous thing you've done?
I feel like I do a lot of spontaneous things. When I was in Cabo, I jumped off I slipped off the yacht, but I got in the ocean, and you know how black girls is with their hair in the ocean and all that type of stuff. But I think that was more spontaneous. I don't know. I feel like I done did more spontaneous things. I don't know. I'd be at the house. Right, because I could have been ate up by sharks.
Yes. Because there's a shark attack every like freaking couple days now, I feel.
Yes, but I am like a very spur of the moment. Like I'm that friend like you can call. And I told Jade, let's go to Stone Mountain. Let's go to.
You do be saying that.
I think spontaneous would be like when we just upped and went into Charlotte last year.
Yeah, it was just like a random weekend.
Yes, it was just like a random weekend. You already had to go up there, fulfill all. When I was unemployed, I was living my life. I did a lot of spontaneous things. I was doing more spontaneous things and doing more things, traveling more when I was unemployed than when I am now.
That's wild. That's so wild. No. Honestly, that's mine. Like, I think that would be, I couldn't even think of anything. I think that would be mine. Like, just.
Up and went.
Or I would say that, or something in North Carolina. I literally just went, like, when I was in grad school, I literally just moved to North Carolina by myself.
Yeah.
And I was there, like, during the pandemic, and I was just there.
Yeah.
It was wild. But it's like right before the pandemic happened, but like I was there right when the pandemic hit. So just living there for some time by myself.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's my little question.
Okay, so those were all of my 5 questions. Now is your turn to put me on the hot seat.
Let's put you on the
and
hot seat.
Answer all your hot, like, spitfire questions.
Okay, what is your biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media?
Okay, this is going to be a hot take. I'm so sorry. I don't want... Hot take. Okay, I'm just going to say it. So there's this thing that goes around where people just assume that they have all these options. And, like... I don't think that's the case because you can have it's like you might have options, but how viable are those options? Like you
what
might.
What are you talking about?
And like basically for like, let's say like you have 10 people in your DM
Oh,
relationship wise. So let's say like if you have 10 people, girls nowadays, they might have like 10 people in their DMs, but out of those 10, maybe like 2 really want to get to know you, where like the other 8 to like 9 don't want to get to know you, actually genuinely know who you are as a person. They only want to know you for that time, like for the day. You know, you get what I'm saying when I say
for
no.
the night.
So people just assume that they have all these options, and in my opinion, it's not true. It's like, how many viable options do you really have? Because it's really not 10. It's probably like 1 or 2. And people just keep thinking like, oh, I can find something better, and that's just really not the case. And I think that's why there's so many failed talking stages, and people are like getting in and out of relationships. But that's just my hot take. But what do I know?
You barely post.
Right, I barely am on social media, but that's my hot take.
Right.
So yeah. What about you?
My biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media is like, why Instagram feel like I don't know why Instagram feel like that. What? I post a story and I just be feeling shame, and I like delete it because I'm like, oh my God, they know me a little bit too much. Like I be like, oh, I feel like all eyes on me. Like, oh, like I don't like it. Why does Instagram feel like that when you post? And y'all know what I'm talking about, because like I be posting a picture and I just be like, let me delete the story. People, my personality coming out too much.
Like, I'm being weird.
And I don't even like Snapchat, but let me be myself on Snapchat. Like, I feel like Snapchat is my close friends. And
I don't ever post on Snapchat.
I know,
anymore.
I hate so. Yeah, it's like, who still gets on Snapchat? But I get on it just to like, it's like, especially when we posting clips and stuff, I be like posting clips on Snapchat.
I've seen you do
I
that.
mean, people still do get on Snapchat, but like a lot of people don't.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still a thing. It's still a thing out there. So it's not.
Oh yeah, and also my other biggest pet peeve is stop putting out. Look, I just said you can't be yourself on social media, but I get tired of people putting their business out on social media. Why do I know your baby daddy not paying his child support? Why do I know? And you live all the way in California or Mississippi or Florida. Like, why do I know all this?
That's wild. I do think people should stop posting their business on social media, because you get it's just I think it looks kind of tacky, and not everybody should know what's going on in your household.
People be making money off of it though.
That's crazy.
Okay. Do you believe? Oh, next question. Do you believe in love at first sight?
That's a really hard one. I would say maybe not like love at first sight, but I could say definitely like a strong attraction.
Yeah.
I could say a strong attraction. And maybe for some people it could be like lust at first sight. I would say, or it can just be like a strong attraction, because I'm not gonna lie, like there's some, like there's some people that you'll see and you'll be like, they're really attractive. I want to like get to know them and like actually genuinely like I could kind of see myself maybe with them, like dating wise, not like the other.
I believe in love at first sight.
Yes.
I do believe it's something that, yes, but honestly, I never experienced that, because like everybody get on my nerves at first, so I don't know.
What the freak? That's wild. Hold on. So you believe in love at first sight?
I mean, low key.
But like,
I feel like there is like, especially if you met somebody, like it be like you can't even explain the like attraction that you feel out there. It just be feeling like magnetic. So,
but that's why, because I feel like when you, I don't like saying I feel like, I think when you love someone, like you're willing to like sort of lay your life down, like kind of is, for me it looks more biblical, like how
we
Jesus
ain't going that
is.
far. We just talking about at first sight.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not love though, because you don't know the person. You're not willing to like lay your life down and like actually be like, you could hurt me and I'm still gonna love you regardless. It's in a sense, you get what I'm trying to say. It looks more like, in my opinion, biblical, like how Jesus loved the church.
Yeah, I don't know. Now you got me thinking. Now I don't believe in love. I do it because I'm just.
You can still believe in it.
I'm just a hopeless romantic, really. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a lover girl. So
yeah, it's okay. If you believe in them, that's fine. Don't let me saying like, oh no, as a way. But
yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, honestly, I don't really think so. I don't know. Maybe it's something you just gotta experience. I haven't experienced that yet, because I'm telling you, like, people annoy me at first sight. Like, sometimes I just be like,
okay, my final point to that is, do you think there's like like at first sight at the gym.
Gym is so uncomfortable because first of all, everybody trying to be minding your business. So if you making eye contact with me, like you supposed to be minding your business at the gym. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is an inside joke because we both.
It is an inside
we
joke.
know
So
how
I'm
this
like,
goes.
why is you even?
Yeah, don't be exposing folks. Okay, next question.
Jade. Moving right along. What is the most embarrassing thing you ever done in front of someone you like?
Oh my gosh! Wow!
I got so many.
Oh my gosh! I'm trying to think because I'm just a naturally awkward person.
Girl,
So,
me too.
I'll probably say like I can just assume like I thought they were maybe waving at me and they're waving to the person behind me. So I'm just like, and they're like looking at me like, and I turn around and I don't know. I feel like it's something like that.
Yeah.
That's just mine. What about you?
Girl, I got 2 stories. Okay.
Dang,
so,
you were ready. Like
Yeah.
she was unloading.
I sometimes feel like I just be putting myself in situations where I just get embarrassed. But anyways, first one, I was in college and I was in literature, and it was this kind of dude that I had a crush on him or whatever. And god darn, I forgot to eat that morning. So I'm just there on an empty stomach, and like the class we are testing, and you just hear he's sitting in front of me, and like my stomach just growling. Like my stomach not even growling at this point. She's talking. She's telling me the answers to the test. Like she's saying like literally like feed me. And it was just so, and then on top of that, this is TMI, but I was a little gassy too. So I was not passing gas, but like when you trying to hold the gas, it makes the stomach even more worse. So the dude next to me, he laughing because he see I'm like clutching myself and I'm still trying to take this test, and like it was just like so embarrassing. But he was sitting in front of me and he had like he didn't hear it, so I uncrushed him after that because I'm just like, you saw me at my worst. You saw me at my worst. You did nothing about it. You left me for dead. You asked me if I needed something to eat or nothing. Like,
wow. Why do I do it? I never heard the story, but I can just tell it's true 100%. Like, I know this is true.
It is. I don't tell people that story. Look, y'all, it's like 12:58 here, and we're really just delusional right now.
At
Just
this point,
opening
we're
up.
Yes. You gotta cut this kind of short because I'm gonna start spilling my whole life.
Yes.
It's not much to it because my life is pretty bland, but still.
So that was the second one. Mind you, the second story, same dude had some Crocs on, walking, stumble in front of I'm just like, God, you don't want me to be with this man, and I'm listening to you.
You said the Crocs on. Hold on. Were they in sport mode or not sport
They
mode?
was not in sports mode.
That's what you messed up
So
there.
I don't have a lawsuit, even if I could, because they're going to be like, did you have a Crocs in sports mode? I did not have a Crocs in sports
That's why
mode.
you tripped.
That's why I tripped. I'm just like, God don't want me to be with this man. I be so and me and you be talking about that. We get embarrassed quickly, like.
Literally, if you say my name too loud in the store, I'm embarrassed.
We was in Ross today, and I had the doggone cart, and you cannot take the cart outside. I try to take the cart outside. Like, I get embarrassed about little stuff like that. Like, stuff be just embarrassed. But big stuff, I don't get embarrassed about. Like, one time, I don't know. I ain't finna open up about that, but just know.
But hold on, talking about, and I said, twin, like, you can't take the car outside. She said, boom. She like,
I'm not. The worker's like, you can't take the cart outside. So I kind of know already. Dang. Oh my gosh. Like, I was so embarrassed, but you know what? It's okay.
That's hilarious to me.
Okay, so moving on. Would you rather love and lose or never love at all?
Love and lose.
Really?
Love and
What they
lose.
say, it's better to love,
Until then to not and lost. To not
love,
have love at
have
all.
love lost, and not love, love. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I would say yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, love is a gambling. Love is a gamble anyway. So, mind you, I don't like to gamble or take risks or nothing like that. But
I don't either.
on love, I would do it in a heartbeat because I'm just a lover girl. Like I just love. I feel like I'm one of those people that just have like a genuine like love for love. I admire love. It don't even gotta be with me. Like I just admire it when I see it on the street or like on TV or like a marriage that just got just celebrated a year. Like it just I love it. I love seeing it.
It is nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree.
Let me see. I think that was it, but let me just double check, child. Jade done gave me the password to her phone.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Okay. One last one. What meme best represents your life?
What meme?
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many. Probably that cat that was driving.
Yeah.
That cat is like literally when there's like the cat and was like driving and it was saying how like when you do the Irish goodbye, is it the Irish like you leave the party without saying bye? I get so much anxiety when I'm about to leave a place and I gotta tell everybody bye. So sometimes I just like tell one person bye and then I just leave. Maybe okay, that's just me. What about you?
I don't know. And then mind you, I got a whole stack of memes in my thing. I would say a GIF, or is that how you say it?
A GIF.
GIF. I say GIF. GIF. I don't know. I had a meme in my head right when I made the thing, but I can't remember. It'll probably be And I really got to get access to my phone to see what meme it'll be because I always use memes.
Is it that calculating one? She's like looking crazy. She's like trying to
I
calculate
like that one.
I like that one too.
But,
or is it that man who was like standing like this?
Yeah, we always be talking like that. That's my meme. Like it was another one where
the glasses calling
yes,
somebody. Is it that one? No.
It was a girl. One meme that was like with the girl. I forgot.
Once you figure it out, you're gonna insert it. I
will. It'll probably be I know Nicki Minaj gotta have a lot of memes. It'd be so funny.
Did I lie? It'll come to her.
We'll come back.
It'll come back to her.
Oh my gosh. Well, no, that's a GIF. I don't use memes. I use GIFs.
What? I know that cat one that went by, where the little white cat that's driving the car, sort of, kind of.
I would say a GIF. If it would be like Nene Leakes when she was just like, because she was like, it was that episode when she was like, you don't watch Housewives of Atlanta, but her and Claudia got into it, and she was just like, bye. And then it was one reunion when she was just like, I don't have nothing else for you. Don't make me call Portia. Like it's a sound on TikTok. They be like, really? Don't make me call Portia. They be saying Jesus.
Oh my! Literally no. What's the one we like? We like bye wig, bye wig, bye.
You and your wig, be gone.
We just kept saying that like a couple weeks ago. It was hilarious.
We like bye wig,
bye wig, bye wig. We just kept saying that.
But yeah, I don't know how to describe my life. It probably would be that dude, that man that was just like this.
In the soccer game?
Yes, that's me. Or probably like a Marshawn Lynch one. He's so funny to me.
He be doing the most.
He do the most.
I saw someone on Twitter was like, they let this man do anything because he was with some Amish like people. Yes, they're like, let him do anything.
Yes. I said, this man, did he retire or something?
Yeah, he's retired.
He just got a lot of time. He worse than Shaq because Shaq be doing it.
He be doing the most.
Shaq be in like Cochran and Cordell, and really? I'm like, what are you doing there?
I know he's the CEO of like Papa John's now, so he's just doing his own thing.
He just be traveling. I'm like, what? He's always in Georgia.
I did not know this.
Yes, I'm like, why is Shaq? And he be like, in the country towns. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Right. Out of all these places.
Snoop Dogg's son was in Cordelia one time.
Isn't his name Corday?
Yes. And I'm like, is that why you here?
Right, because your name is similar to the city. Okay, cool.
But yeah, those are that's the last of our questions, you guys.
You ready to stop?
Oh, sorry. Alrighty, so we're gonna wrap this up. So what is the Peachable moment here?
Well, this is just, for me, the Peachable moment is, this was a way for you all to get to kind of see who we are. Like, we're Christians, but like, to see who we are when we aren't talking about God. Mm-hmm. Like, we're still representing God and still trying to be a light in the world, but just giving a different view on how we are, outside of like talking about being a Christian and Jesus. So I think this is a really fun way to do so. Our discussion.
Yes. I guess the Peachable moment here is like, y'all are learning more about us, and we say it all the time, but we're delusional low key, and y'all kind of see that a little bit about us.
I don't know about that.
Y'all get a little insight of our
delusion. We just have a good time, and it's
we
just nice.
have a good time.
Yeah, and I promise y'all, there's no like, this is our natural like tired. There's no alcohol. We don't drink. We don't do anything like that. We just like, and no against people who do. It's just like this is just our natural tiredness.
Literally, yeah. But that's how we be literally on the phone. Like, I was telling you too. I was just like, I feel like because we be talking on the phone a lot. And I'm like, you know what? This is how we need to bring it to the podcast.
Yes, having real open and honest conversations.
Yes. But
so
this
cool.
is my girly here.
Same here.
I love the questions that you asked, because they're pretty good questions.
Same.
So,
You too. It was nice.
Yes, so definitely I am open books. If y'all have any questions, or if y'all want to see more videos like this,
let us know.
Please comment, let us know. We will definitely make more.
Exactly.
Definitely don't forget to subscribe to us, like us on TikTok,
TikTok.
Follow us on, we sleepy, y'all.
We are very. We like.
Right.
Follow
us on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube, and we also have audio on iHeartRadio, podcast, and what I'm missing.
iHeartRadio, Apple, and
Spotify.
We're tired. So.
But until the next time, you all, please be on the lookout for our videos, because we definitely are coming with more content. All right.
So if not, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.